Once you cross the milestone of 50, life takes on a different rhythm, but the smallest choices you make daily begin to carry far greater weight than they ever did before. It's a time filled with wisdom, experience, and a clearer view of what truly matters, but it's also when common habits, once brushed off in our youth, can quietly grow into serious health risks. Most people don't realize it until it's too late. Today, I want to walk you through the most critical mistakes that people over 50 must avoid, because these errors, though common, can chip away at your strength, mobility, memory, independence, and even your lifespan. So settle in, take this seriously, and let's uncover the overlooked truths that could very well extend your life and enhance the quality of your golden years. Let's begin with one of the most pervasive yet underestimated mistakes: not prioritizing muscle mass. After 50, you begin losing about 1 to 2% of your muscle mass per year if you're not actively maintaining it. That means less strength, slower metabolism, more fatigue, and a higher risk of falls, which can be devastating in older age. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle, is not just about looking frail. It actually impacts your immune system, your blood sugar control, and even your ability to stay mentally sharp. Yet so many seniors focus solely on walking or light cardio, ignoring resistance training completely. Weight-bearing exercise, even bodyweight squats, resistance bands, or light dumbbells, becomes absolutely essential. It's not about lifting heavy, it's about building resilience. And no, it's never too late to start. In fact, studies show seniors starting resistance training in their 60s and even 70s still build muscle and improve strength dramatically. The next silent killer of your independence is ignoring hydration. It sounds so basic, but as you age, your sense of thirst diminishes. By the time you feel thirsty, you're likely already dehydrated. Dehydration increases your risk for urinary tract infections, kidney stones, fatigue, confusion, and even heart strain. Many older adults also cut back on fluids because they fear frequent trips to the bathroom, but that's a mistake with cascading consequences. Not only does chronic dehydration impact your mental clarity, but it also worsens joint pain and constipation. Keep a reusable water bottle with you. Aim for small, frequent sips throughout the day. Add electrolyte drops or a pinch of sea salt to your water if needed. Even mild dehydration in your 50s can cloud your memory and zap your energy. Now let's talk about sitting, the new smoking as health experts call it. After 50, long periods of inactivity become incredibly dangerous. Sitting more than 6 to 8 hours a day can increase your risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, obesity, and even certain cancers. Your circulation slows, your metabolism drops, and your joints begin to stiffen. You may notice more back pain, tighter hips, and swelling in your legs. What's worse is that even if you exercise in the morning, it doesn't completely undo the damage of sitting the rest of the day. This means you need to build micro movements into your routine. Stand up every 30 to 45 minutes. Walk while talking on the phone. Use a standing desk if you work from home. Just 2 to 3 minutes of movement each hour can dramatically reduce your risk of chronic illness and prolong your vitality. A fourth mistake that accelerates aging is neglecting sleep quality. Many people over 50 either accept poor sleep as normal or try to power through it. They might struggle with falling asleep, wake frequently at night, or rise too early and stay tired. But poor sleep isn't just an inconvenience, it's a serious health hazard. It increases your risk for cognitive decline, heart disease, high blood pressure, weight gain, and even Alzheimer's. Sleep is when your brain flushes out toxins, your hormones reset, and your tissues repair. If you're not getting enough deep, restorative sleep, your entire system suffers. Avoid screens at least an hour before bed. Make your room cold and dark. Stop eating at least 3 hours before sleeping, and avoid alcohol. It disrupts your REM cycles. Melatonin, magnesium glycinate, or chamomile tea can help, but improving sleep hygiene is where the real magic lies. After 50, a good night's sleep becomes just as important as diet and exercise. Speaking of diet, another critical misstep is eating like you're still 30. As metabolism slows with age, you simply can't get away with excess calories, sugar, or processed food like you used to. Seniors need fewer calories but higher nutrient density. Every bite counts more. That means cutting out ultra-processed carbs and instead focusing on protein-rich meals, leafy greens, colorful vegetables, healthy fats, and fiber-rich foods like beans and berries. Refined sugar causes inflammation, insulin resistance, and fuels many age-related diseases, from arthritis to dementia. Plus, older adults need more protein than younger adults to maintain muscle mass, at least 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kg of body weight. Start your day with eggs or Greek yogurt instead of toast. Add legumes and fatty fish like salmon to your weekly menu. Think of your food as medicine because after 50 it is. Let's dive into something less obvious but equally vital: avoiding social isolation. Many over 50 find their social circles shrinking due to retirement, relocation, or losing loved ones. Loneliness doesn't just hurt emotionally, it increases your risk of dementia, heart disease, depression, and even early death. Human connection keeps your brain engaged, your emotions balanced, and your sense of purpose strong. Make the effort to join a local walking group, volunteer, take a class, or simply stay connected with family, even if just through video calls. Socializing is not a luxury, it's a life-saving necessity as you age. Another life-altering mistake? Skipping regular checkups. Some believe that if they feel fine, they don't need to see a doctor. But many dangerous conditions, like high blood pressure, prostate issues, or early cancer, can show no symptoms until they're advanced. Routine blood work, colonoscopies, eye exams, and bone density tests can catch problems when they're still reversible. Also, make sure to regularly monitor your vitamin D, B12, and testosterone levels, which often drop with age and can impact your energy, mood, and immunity. Ignoring posture and mobility is another massive mistake that creeps up over time. Slouching, stiff joints, and poor walking form can lead to back pain, joint replacements, and dangerous falls. The good news is that this is totally preventable. Daily stretches, tai chi, yoga, or even 5 minutes of mobility work can transform your body. Focus on spinal alignment, hip flexibility, and ankle strength. Standing tall isn't just about confidence, it's about preventing injuries and preserving independence. And lastly, perhaps the most tragic mistake of all, not having a sense of purpose. Many after 50 lose themselves when they retire or when kids leave home. But having a goal, a reason to get out of bed, a project to work on, it keeps your brain sharp, your heart full, and your days joyful. Whether it's mentoring others, building something, caring for a pet, growing a garden, or learning a new skill, purpose extends life. Science backs this up. People with purpose live longer and suffer less from chronic illness. If you made any of these mistakes, it's not too late. The body is remarkably adaptive at any age. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll be amazed at the changes. Avoiding these traps could mean 10, 15, or even 20 more years of independence, vitality, and fulfillment. You're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years.